self-care Sunday, and I'm currently going to Othership. Oh my God, my laundry in the back, and I'm doing my sheets, as you can tell. She's a messy girl, and book club is tonight. Super exciting. So anyway, gotta go. But yeah, let's have a nice little self-care Sunday. Got my matcha. The way I'm obsessed with Othership. Also, I was thinking about it on my walk over because I have actually never gone to Othership alone before. And something I was thinking about is how doing things alone creates such like self-assuredness where it's like after you do it, you're like, oh my God, I was overthinking that. And following through with what you're gonna say that you're gonna do, like in the beginning of today, I was like, oh, like I don't have to go, you know, like I signed up for it, like I can cancel it. And then I was like, you know what? No, like I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable, like being alone, because it is kind of like a chatty environment, like in the beginning. Like if you've never been to Othership, if you don't even know what Othership is, it's based in New York and there's one in Toronto. It's essentially this like community feel ice bath sauna place. And the one that I go to on Sundays is like a nice unwind class, and I love it. Like it's the best. And it's guided, and I like the guided ones because I haven't had the guts to go to the ones like that are like the free flow ones yet. Because if you don't know the benefits of an ice bath and sauna where it's like deliberate heat exposure and deliberate cold exposure, both of them are incredible. I'm gonna link this podcast that I'm pretty sure is a Human Lab podcast, and he talks in depth about it. But essentially it just like speeds up your metabolism. It helps you focus. It increases the length of dopamine release, which obviously makes you happy, makes you feel good. And honestly, it feels like such a high. Like afterwards, obviously like right now I'm like, I feel amazing, you know? Like I feel like I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy that I went. This is your reminder, do something out of your comfort zone this week. I've decided that our theme for the week is gonna be springing into self-care. think the greens powder ruined it a little bit. I know it's like super healthy to put in your smoothies, but it tastes like ass. I think maybe instead of the greens powder next time, I'm gonna add cacao nibs. So it's kind of like a mint chocolate chip crunch. Taste test for you guys. Tofu is really growing on me. Again, don't knock it till you try it. Good morning. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, my eyes are really puffy this morning because I did an inner child meditation last night. That shit is no joke. Oh my god, I was like bawling my eyes out. Worth it. You got me thinking about how I feel like I talk a lot about like rewriting your belief system, and I just want to note that if you're also in the process of doing that, it's not always a seamless process. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier said than done, and I just want to remind you and remind myself to give yourself grace, because it's a lot, and the things that come up aren't always easy to deal with, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. To Pilates. Guys, if you're in the market for a new workout set, 437 randomly has like the best workout sets, and they're like very comfortable. Aritzia and 437 are becoming my new favorite workout sets. I feel like we are long overdue for a little girl talk. So this week on my Kindred House account, which if you're not familiar, Kindred House is the hub of all things book club, book recommendations, podcast recommendations, wellness, self-care tips. It's basically my safe haven. I love it so much. And anyway, since our theme this week was springing into self-care, I posted a video on my 2 favorite nonfiction books and like the books that like changed my life. In the video, I said something along the lines of, it's never too late to be brand new. And I wanted to bring that into our girl talk today, because that's something I feel like I wish I had kept reminding myself like in my early 20s, or just like periods of time in my life when I felt just like super lost. I remember actually writing down this quote right when I had graduated college. In my notes app, I wrote down like, life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. And I still fully believe that, because I think that it's so underrated that it's like we have full control over who we show up as and the kind of person that we are. So a fun little exercise that you can do this week is imagine your like best version of yourself, like the highest version of yourself, and then like write down like who are they? What is their like morning routine? Like what's your like dream career scenario? Like how much do they get paid? How do they act? Who do they show up as? Like what do they wear? And then you can write down what beliefs would I need to have to show up as that person, and then make a list in your notes app and then repeat those affirmations like every day in the morning and at night. Like I swear that is how you change, by just deciding the kind of person that you want to be and then just being them. Like identity is huge in how you perceive yourself and how you want to be perceived in the world. Like it all comes down to like who you identify as, and you can always change your identity. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents for the day, because it really got me thinking about all the time periods in my life when I just like felt really like depressed and like depresso and like down. The only person really holding me back was myself. I think sometimes like we tend to give our power away to other like sources or other people in our lives, but we hold so much power. Like you don't even recognize how much power you hold over everything. And stepping into that is a game changer. And that's what I want for all of us this year, to just step into our power and be our truest form. And now, you guys, I think I'm gonna start another fantasy series, because there's something about spring. Winter is so fantasy series season to me, and then spring, I'm like, I know, I want my like juicy romance books. And I mean, maybe I'll still be reading fantasy in the spring, but now I'm like, it was like 55 degrees today. I'm like, oh my god, I like need to read all my fantasy books. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So yeah, let me know if my little TED Talk helped you at all. But yeah, just my 2 cents. Also, go follow Kindred House. You'll be up to date on all of my wellness tips, self-care, little tidbits, recommendations, all that jazz. So I love you guys, and I'll see you when I see you.